Bill Maher slams a far-left whack job who's appearing on his podcast. Folks, I think you'll like this. As we all know, Bill, he's an interesting character, okay? He's got TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. He's not very secretive about it, and he goes off the rails, just goes completely cuckoo sometimes, but he does make some good points from time to time, and I'll say something nice about him. I think he makes an attempt to be reasonable and think normally, even if that doesn't always, manifest correctly. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. It's going to be a lot of fun, but first, do me a huge favor here. Like our video and share it around, and that way we can keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. And as always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is the Mainstream.
Part of this is a backlash to how badly Biden handled the immigration situation. It can't just be like come one, come all, which
Dude,
it was.
There's plenty of room here, and we need
room.
There's plenty of room in America. Come on, there's not a lack of room in America.
But it's never about room. It's about resources and about like having countries have to have a border. It just can't be. I mean, they've done surveys and something like 200 million people around the world, when asked, would you come to America if you could? Yes, I would. Why wouldn't they? Lots of countries, are holes,
right?
And they would love to be here. You can't
I'm not right. No, right. The places aren't shit, but
well, they are. That's why they want to come.
And it's usually because of America. What America's done, especially in Latin America, has beat up every democracy that was burgeoning in Latin America. They destroyed it to keep their oil or their resources or bauxite or bananas.
Like, if you don't really have rights, like as far as women's rights in most majority Muslim countries, women just don't have close to the rights we have here. If you can't dress the way you want, if you are in a country where there's just extreme poverty, which a lot of countries have, or if there's like the kind of corruption, and we have corruption here, of course, but on a level.
Well, we have extra new corruption with the meme coin.
But it is on a level in some countries that's way, way more.
Well, we're catching up. We're catching up,
but we still.
No, it's still.
But there's a reason why people want to come here, because it's still better.
But I got to tell you, I mean,
if you live in a country where you can take a chicken on a bus, that was always my standard. Okay, I think I have the right to call that a shithole country, and I see why you want to come here. It's not your fault you live in a shithole. It doesn't mean you're a shithole person.
I love how the guy says the quiet part out loud with his "I love chicken on the bus" comment. Yeah, dude, you like shithole countries, okay? Yet you live in a good one. Why? I don't know, but I'm just saying it's people like this who are turning America into a shithole country. Honestly, this actor over here, John Leguizamo, is very far left, to say the least. All right, so far left, in fact, that he has Latinx, I don't know, however you say it, in his Twitter bio. It is crazy.
Latinx.
He is so left-wing that he boycotted the very diverse and very black Emmys. Why? Well, it wasn't diverse in the right way. Okay, there weren't enough Latinx people in there. Oh, I just love it when these liberals eat their own. It is glorious. They had all these black people, they bragged about how diverse it was, and they made the Latinx, not Latino, gender neutral, upset. Gold.
You had the misfortune of being born there, and I get it why you would want to move here.
Right, but the thing is that the immigrants that are coming here are building the country. They're the essential workers.
They are.
They're the first responders. They're doing all your construction, painting, plumbing, raising all your food, cooking all your food, serving all your food.
Taking care of your kids.
Taking care of your kids. We do all the work that nobody wants to do and keeps the country going.
What is this we stuff? Dude, you're a rich actor who probably hires these people to trim your lawn and scrub your toilets all the time. That talks about how we need them because they do that stuff. Because, instead of paying an American a decent wage to do it, you rather pay a slave type of wage, do an illegal alien, right? I mean, that's just the truth. Let's be real. Also, dude, are you American or are you not? Saying we this, we that. If you're not, just leave. Nobody wants you here.
I mean, immigrants are the life source of this country.
Yes, they are, absolutely, because, again, we're both products of them.
Yes, we are both.
We need, but what most Americans, I think sensible, middle-of-the-road people would say is, yes, of course, we are an immigrant welcoming country, but there has to be some order to it. It just can't be come one, come all. There was like video people would see of people, just the border guards just looking as people are just like giant trains of people. And, you know, that's why, and then where do they go? They went to cities on the borders who then were like, you know what, if you people in New York think that it's such a great idea to let anybody in, we're going to bus them to you. And then what did the people in New York say? I mean, even the governor of New York was like, we can't take all these people. Mayor Adams was like, and he's right. It's like, you know, these people live here, and now this is their burden to this degree. But I mean, those people,
I agree.
Those cities on the border called the bluff of the sanctuary city. It's very easy to sit there from far away and go, we're a sanctuary city. Okay, well, here's all the people sanctuary, and then they didn't like it.
The hilarious and glorious, delicious part of this is that Eric Adams was actually very pro-sanctuary city and encouraged all of the illegal immigrants to come over to New York back in the day. Let's go through some tweets over here. All right, in 2014. All right, in February 2014. To all of my fellow New Yorkers who are undocumented, I say New York City is your home too. That's too good. February 2017. I don't know what is with February. We will continue to stand with the nearly 40% of New Yorkers who are foreign-born, documented or undocumented. Yeah. How did that go, buddy? You sure went back on that one, didn't you? And then finally, it doesn't stop. In October 2021, we should protect our immigrants, period. Yes, New York City will remain a sanctuary city under an Adams administration. Hashtag Eric on NBC. Isn't that cute? And then, as you all know, later on, Adams said, no, this is crazy. It's too much. The Biden administration, they're going after me. And then, you know, because he dared to open his mouth and say, hey, stop sending illegals to our city. It's too much. Biden went after him. The Biden DOJ prosecuted him in what seems to be a politically motivated prosecution, right? Whether or not it's true, I don't know. But even if it is, you know, there are 100 Democrats that could have prosecuted before and that were probably bigger fish to fry. But they didn't care because those people fell in line.
Let's fix the immigration problem.
That's the kind of hypocrisy.
Let's fix the legal immigration, because it's a broken system.
Right.
That people who've been here for 30 years can't be naturalized. That's insane. Who've been working here and giving their lives. And just fix the legal immigration. Stop creating these quotas and this blockage.
He did finally have to go back on that and say, you know, the people who work
farms
because, like, who does he think cleans the rooms in his hotel?
Right, exactly.
Who do you think mows the lawn
in all his
at your golf club around your first wife's grave?
Your golf balls for you.
You know?
It is true that Trump did kind of renege a bit on the mass deportation stuff and said, oh, you know, agricultural hotel workers will protect them. You know, we got to... No. Let's encourage mass deportations, guys. Do me a favor. Push Trump. Push Charlie Kirk to push Trump's. We need it, folks. With all that being said, thank you for tuning in. What do you all think? You know, I got to say, I like Bill Maher from time to time, all right? He is not completely crazy. I hope you guys liked it. All right, comment below. Let us know what you liked about the clip, what kind of stuff you want to see in the future. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. And that way, we will see you again soon. God bless.